Hi, I'm Steve. I'm a therapist. I use a combination of hypnotherapy, mental skills coaching, life coaching, neuro-linguistic programming to help people achieve the things that they want to achieve. Apart from being properly qualified, I believe a therapist coach should have proper life experience. That's why I'm making this little video, a little bit about me. All learning doesn't come from books. It comes from experience of life as well. Up until the early 90s, my life was very similar to everybody else's. But in the early 90s, I made a decision to pursue my ambitions and my dreams, and that's what I wanted to do. My ambition was to become a professional musician, to work as a musician and singer full time. I moved to southern Spain to do this. I spent the next 8-9 years working as a professional musician in Spain. Then the inevitable happened. I met a lady who's now my wife, and we have 2 children. Things were going well, but it was time for me to settle down because being a musician isn't conducive to family life. I took a job with an estate agency, worked in one of their branches there. I was promoted to branch manager. I ended up running 2 branches for them. Things were going well. We had bought our nice house. We had our own private swimming pool. We had 2 new cars. Everything was going well. I decided to study property law in Spain and conveyancing law. I started studying that. That took me a couple of years to study property law. I then set up my own estate agency, my own conveyancing company. Ran that for 8-10 years. Then for various personal reasons, family reasons mainly, we had to move back to the UK. So we've been in Spain 20 years or so. We moved back to the UK. And that's when I started to follow my other passion, which was psychology, therapy, understanding people. I spent several years studying that and the different branches of it. And in 2015, I opened the business as a therapist. I opened with 1 office. That spread to 2 offices, which spread to 3 offices. Now I have no offices. Everything is now done online. The one thing that COVID did teach me is that therapy is just as good online as it is face-to-face. There were several reasons for this, and I'll make a different video about this as well at a later date, the advantages to therapy online. Meanwhile, all this was going on. Our children had grown up, left home. Myself and my wife decided to put everything in our motorhome. We packed everything up. We travelled down through France, down round the Mediterranean coast, and we're now back to where we started. We're back in Spain on the Costa del Sol. So all my sessions now from the UK are done online over Zoom, unless you want to come out here and visit us while you're on holiday, and we can do a session in my office here, or several sessions in my office here, depending on how long you're here for. If you decide you want to work with me so that I can help you to help yourself, please drop me a message. Thanks.